We have some more information that's now trickling in. This is a suicide bombing that's taken place near Islamabad District Court. At least 9 people have been killed is what we're learning. There are at least 21 people injured in that explosion outside the District Court in Pakistan's capital city. Majority of the victims have now been taken to a hospital nearby. As per initial reports, the explosion occurred right outside the court that affected people that were standing nearby. Akanksha, my colleague, now joins us, getting us more details of what exactly transpired. What more can you tell us, Akanksha?
Right. These are inputs that have been shared by Securities Editor Mr. Manoj Gupta, and there's only a preliminary investigation which is currently underway. As you rightly highlighted, 9 deaths have been confirmed, 21 injuries. The investigation so far is suggesting the attacker detonated the explosive vest near the main entrance during the peak crowd hours outside this district court in Islamabad. Most of the casualties that are taking place currently are of those who were the passers-by outside the court, and also those who had arrived for the court hearing. Poonam, security agencies so far have cordoned off this entire area. As you can see, there is a thick plume of smoke rising from the wreckage of that charred vehicle which was detonated behind a security barrier following the blast. And the videos have already started doing the rounds on social media. No group as of now has immediately claimed responsibility for this explosion. As we all know, Pakistan has been struggling with militant attacks and a resurgent Pakistani Taliban. Yet to ascertain so far whether it is the TTP which is going to take responsibility, but it is important to highlight that no group has claimed responsibility. Officials do suspect involvement of the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan or its allied factions, given we've seen the kind of tensions that have plagued Pakistan across the Durand line in the days that have gone by, especially after how the ceasefire talks in fact collapsed, but yet to in fact ascertain whether it is TTP involved or not. But so far, 9 deaths, 21 injuries, Poonam, confirmed in this explosion outside the district court in Islamabad. It is clearly been ascertained that this is a suicide bombing near the district court.
Now, Akanksha, like you were pointing out, there have been several attacks, especially as far as the northwestern frontier of Pakistan is concerned. But just yesterday, in fact, we are given to understand that there was another blast, another foiled attempt where an army-run college was held hostage by some of these militants. Any details of whether that's linked to what we've seen in Islamabad today?
Since there has been no information coming in of who's responsible for this particular attack, it would be fairly nascent to piece the two attacks together or to, in fact, connect them together. But this was, as you rightly highlight, the attack that Pakistan security officials say took place earlier, exploded over there. Right now, they've not been able to sort of establish any connect with that particular incident and today's attack outside the Islamabad District Court as of now. But Pakistani forces did foil the militant attack on the army-run college. As you were highlighting, there was a huge blast in Islamabad. It also wounded 8 people. That was in fact foiled by the Pakistani security forces who had attempted, the militants had attempted to take the cadets hostage at this army-run college overnight. It was a suicide bomber, and 5 other Pakistan Taliban targeted the facility in the northwestern province. But so far, we don't know if both these attacks are associated. But Pakistan has been on the boil, particularly at the hands of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, the Afghan Taliban. And as far as the Afghan Taliban government is concerned, they've said that they can only take responsibility for any of the attacks being planned on the Afghan soil. And remember, this was a very bone of contention when the ceasefire talks actually collapsed, because Pakistan wanted written guarantees from them that they'll be controlling the activities of TTP, even those that were being orchestrated on Pakistani soil, which Afghan Taliban has refused to do. They are of the view that the Pakistan government should sit directly in talks with the TTP and work towards a ceasefire.
Right, Akanksha, thank you so much for getting us details of that.